welcome back to my roots. We have a month and some change until my hair is, nobody gives a fuck, at least it won't me. I'm back in my natural hair era. Welcome back to another moving vlog. The current state of my apartment is rough. I forgot how much packing is so messy. It has to be messy before it gets organized and put in boxes. You know what I mean? So it looks like utter chaos until it's in the boxes, and then, you know, this is the current state of my room. Oh God. I need to do shoes today. Watching Blacklist while I do everything. Dresser stuff I'm taking, stuff going to my mom's. The living room's pretty much all done. We just need to pack the kitchen. What's today? Alexa, what's today's date? I have 9 days until I move. And this is my room. It still looks like, I thought, oh yeah, like I'll have this all packed and no, bitch. Now I'm scrambling because I have so many other things to do and I have to leave my house a lot and all of this, and I've got to pack everything, and then it's all a lot. For now, I'm gonna pack my shoes, watch Blacklist, and that's what's currently going on. I do have a lot of editing to do today, but we'll take everything as the day goes. So welcome back to the vlog. All my shoes are in my closet or in these bins. I think I'm gonna take these bins to transfer my shoes to where I'm moving. And then all the shoes that I'm gonna keep, but I don't have a use for them right now because it's gonna be summer, I'm gonna pack and take to my mom's. That's just a really pink, fancy, sequiny, feathery dress, and I'm never gonna get rid of it, so. I'm not gonna wear my fuzzy heels. I mean, I might, but I just don't foresee me wearing them this summer. Am I? Whoa, okay, already breaking my ankles, and we're not even in the shoes. These are, in theory, super cool and super cute and super chill. Oh, but I will break my ankles, for sure. Super cute. Ankles broken. Wow, it's tall up here. He's nice up here. Let's practice walking then. Oh, I might not break my ankles. I feel like I will. There's a good chance if I'm drunk I will, but I don't drink anymore. We're gonna have a maybe pile, which, oh, this is gonna be such a long process. These are Uggo. I think I hate these. I can't remember. There's a spider, I swear. Ooh, I think there's a spider in these. Okay. That's why. I hate shoes that I have to tie, like lace up. They suck. These would be so cute if I didn't have to tie them. These make me look like Jesus. Also, I didn't say in my video, Sybil resting peacefully. I didn't say in my last vlog, but Sybil is going to my mom's, which I did say, but we're gonna link back up when I move to Charleston. So for now, she's gonna live with my mom, and we'll see if my mom fights me on taking her back, but it's just like a year at most. So then you're gonna go with me. She just looks like a little Southern Carolina cat. She fits the vibe. It's gonna be me and Miss Girl in our cowboy boots. Getting rid of the ones I'm selling are behind there, only a few. And then while going to my mom's, then this is like the straggler box with the rest of the shoes going to my mom's. So I hate boxes like this because then you just fit different things of different categories in it, and oh, it messes with me, but you know. I'm putting things that I'm taking in my car to the new house in closets. I'm not closing this box yet because there's still a little bit of room, and I'm doing the final bits of laundry so that I can see everything that I have, and this is what I'm gonna be taking for clothes, along with the one over there. We're making progress. I am starving. Ah, she's so cute. I'm gonna miss her so much. Oh, she's my partner in crime, even though I hate her like most of the time, because she pees on everything and she's a bitch, but that's Ohana. Anyway, I'm gonna go make a burger for lunch, and and then do some editing, and then back to packing. I just did my morning skincare routine, and no, it's not splashing my face with water in the morning, which is what I used to do because I thought that, you know, that was cutting it. We're not gonna even talk about it. Since I have oily skin, I have realized that I do need to cleanse properly, both morning and night. I've been a ride or die for double cleansing since the dawn of time, but I have found, this is the dynamic duo right here. We use this girly first, it's the Osea Ocean Wave Cleanser, and then we follow up with the Ocean Cleanser. I've been wanting to try them for so long, and like a couple weeks ago, started using these. Stunning, no notes. They're a clean, vegan, mother-daughter duo skincare brand founded in California, so the vibes, immaculate. This one right here is the cleansing oil that I start with. It's their new Biphase cleansing oil. It melts away any leftover skincare, oil, and general overnight chaos without leaving my face feeling greasy or like I just stripped it with dish soap. Because while I do have oily skin, I also have kind of sensitive skin. Double cleansing, if you're unfamiliar, is starting with an oil-based cleanser and then using a cleanser. Double cleanse. You get it? You get the vision? You see it, right? I used to do that only at night, but now I will do that in the mornings unless I've worn makeup that day. Then I will wait and do my double cleansing at night. I love it because it makes my skin feel soft and balanced and just, I feel like I have my life together. Which we all know that's not the case right now. But at least my skin can make me feel that way. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to try it or you want to try any of Osea's products, which I will be doing that as well, but you can use the code Sienna10 to get 10% off, and I'll put the link in the description below. 'Tis time for my little 5 o'clock matcha. Can you even see that? Definitely not good for the sleep, but I don't care. Something about 5 p.m., it rolls around and I need something caffeinated. I know there's like a science behind that. I don't know what it is. I don't care. I think I mentioned it in the last vlog, but I got the Throne of Glass series and because I finished A Court of Silver Flames, the ACOTAR series, and I wanted to die. So everyone, I already had it primed and ready. I'm gonna read the Throne of Glass series and then Crescent City and Fourth Wing somewhere. And I have a ton of like contemporary romance. Like I have cowboy romance that I just got from my library that I've been waiting months for and I need to read it. But I'm so deep in the fantasy world. If I would have known that reading ACOTAR would have taken me out of my cowboy romance era for like a blimp, oh my god, because like I was on my cowboy romance shit. I was on my contemporary romance shit. That's my favorite stuff. And then bam, I got thrown into fantasy and I cannot picture reading contemporary romance right now. But I got books stacked up. I got books lined up from my Libby app, which is the library app, and I've been waiting for them. It's just so complicated. Not having nails, I hate it, okay? I kind of like it, but I hate it because I remember why I have nails, because I pick the skin around my nails so much that I get hangnails where they become painful. Because I am going to live at my cousin's house at the beach, it's not my kitchen, so I'm just bringing like the stuff that I need in order to make like Instagram content for if I'm doing food reels, anything like that. And also because we all know I have allergies to fish and nuts that aren't peanuts and even trace amounts on someone's silverware. Sybil, you're scratching my couch. You know what? Have at it, because I'm throwing the couch away. Have at it. This is your last time to ruin this beautiful couch. It's like someone spitting in the Sistine Chapel. What? I don't know where that reference or the reference came from, but Sistine Chapel felt, I'm thinking of the one where I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck, least of all me. I'm back in my natural hair era. I think that it's crazy because my hair, I didn't want to film without a hat because the roots, but for some reason my natural hair is like back to not being horrible because I completely, as you notice, my hair's not straight anymore. I have stopped doing the blowout every time I wash my hair and my hair is getting back to normal and not being so deathly frizzy. Now I see why we sift the matcha powder. Night and day difference. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm only gonna have certain kitchen stuff like my matcha shit. Oh yeah, I have allergies, so trace amounts of things. Like I didn't realize what anaphylactic shock was. I mean, I did, I thought it was like you die, pretty much. But I had learned from a friend of mine that was a nurse that how I react to cashew specifically, like it depends on the nut, but cashew specifically, I go into anaphylactic shock. And I didn't really realize that. I didn't know it was that serious. But like when you're vomiting and you can't breathe, and you vomit so much, like you vomit so much that you can't even talk or breathe, that's anaphylactic shock, or it's considered some form of anaphylactic, I don't even know. But yeah, so I'm really scared to live with other people because I'm terrified of keeping my shit in the same, you know? And like you can't ask people, hey, so like I need you to change your whole life because I'm living with you now. That's just rude. You know what I mean? And like fish as well. But salmon and cashews are up there. They're the top dogs that will put my ass in anaphylactic shock or as close to it as they'll get. I don't want to have to live in the fear of cross-contamination. So if you have any tips on this, if you have allergies and you live with other people, like can somebody help me? Because I'm 27 and I've never lived with anyone other than my mother. I don't even remember, because I know she ate that stuff. I don't remember how she ate that stuff. So how did I not die? Ponder that. I'm just terrified because the one time that my mother did like cross-contaminate something and I basically like died. And I was like, girl, you don't care about my well-being or that I'm alive? Did you just try to murder me? So yeah, I'm only taking a few things for the kitchen. Can I ever get to the point? No, not when I'm doing other things. So I'm just nervous about, I have to like take only a small amount and I'm just worried about storing things. And I don't know, I've never lived with anyone. This is really sending me into psychosis. But see, I need to learn because yeah, I'll live with a husband one day. I've basically lived with a man, not like fully, but like he was at my house all the time, like every day. But like I've never actually lived with anyone else. And like I feel like when it's with your husband / a man, it's different. Because you're like, you're not coexisting, you're a unit. I don't know how to describe that, but like you get what I'm trying to say. So I don't really know what to expect, but I feel like I should have this experience once in my life. So I'm having that experience. And then Charleston, I'm living by myself, obviously. But I'm having this like brief little like, ooh, it's my Love Island time, okay? This is my Love Island era. And then back to being alone because I like living alone. I need to live alone. I need my independence and my solitude. I cannot live with people, but I'm forcing myself like, hey, bitch, do it. Just do it. Do it for a brief blip, okay? It's just a little, it's an era, okay? It's an era. So I need to step out of my comfort zone and I need to make the sacrifices to get to where I want to be in life. Hence this whole thing. Anyway, what was the original, what were we talking about? I was taking a few kitchen things. Time for my midday or end of the day matcha. You got me. I have no clue what we were talking about, but I made a matcha. Wait, we were talking about Throne of Glass. Fantasy. How did we, I have no clue how we left that topic. Well, yes, I bought the 2 first books of Throne of Glass. I forgot that there was a prequel. I forgot. And then everyone and their mother reminded me on Instagram. They're like, hey, bitch, read the prequel. But then, story time. There was this guy that I randomly met in a bar. Couldn't tell you when, couldn't tell you where. Remember nothing about him. I just remember that we're mutuals on Instagram. Watch each other's stories. And he replied to my story about me starting Throne of Glass. And he was like, oh my God. He didn't say, oh my God, but he said something, it's a commitment, but do Throne of Glass. I'm on the last book right now and it's 10 times better than ACOTAR. First of all, how dare you insult ACOTAR? Like, that's what I hate is when people always say, oh, this is so much better than this. Let's like hold space for something being great and then another thing being great. Why do we always gotta compare? But that's the thing that I've noticed with everyone is they're like, oh my God, Throne of Glass is so much better than ACOTAR. Can't you let ACOTAR be an amazing thing and then Throne of Glass be an amazing thing? Why are we doing this? I say that now, but I know that when I finish Throne of Glass, I'm gonna be like, oh my God. No, I'm not. That's just not in me. I don't do shit like that. I don't say shit like that. You know, I don't let my shit compete. They're equally loved. Well, anyway, so he said that and then we're talking about the books and I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. You just got slightly interesting and now I want to get to know you better, big dog, because I don't give a fuck about anybody that I've like become mutuals with that are men at bar. I don't even know how we even got to that level. It's usually because they follow me first and then I feel really bad. If they're like not someone that I could potentially see myself maybe smooching, I won't follow them back because like then that's crazy, you know? But sometimes I'm like, oh, well, throw him a bone. So I got the prequel and I'm waiting for it to come today. And I'm torn up about, I'm starting a book club on Patreon. I'm starting a book club on Patreon and I have a thing where we're gonna do like, you know how I do the reading vlogs for the A Court of Thorns and Roses series? Well, that's so long. I'm thinking what I do is we do, not chapter by chapter, maybe chunk by chunk. We do chunk by chunk, maybe a few chapters at a time. And I upload that, we chat about it, we discuss, and we pick a book every month and we do that. And then at the end, there's a compiled video of all of that. And I'm thinking like there's maybe 2 tiers. So like the 1 tier, you get the compiled video at the end because I don't want to keep putting those on my YouTube channel because people that don't read are like, ew, unsubscribing, way less views. And it's annoying because this is also, you know, what I do for work. So it's like, oh, I don't want to think about numbers. The other tier will be like, we get chapter by chapter reactions, we're chatting, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking of breaking it into 2 tiers so that makes sense. I like that idea. So I really want to do that. I think that would be fun. And the whole point of me saying this was because I didn't know if I wanted to do, because like Throne of Glass is so, it's like ACOTAR. It's an experience and people would kill to relive it for the first time. So I want to do it for the book club, but 8 books for the book club when I want to get other books included in the book club because it's summer and like I want to do things for a multitude of people instead of just a series because, you know, so I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking, that I do the Throne of Glass how I did ACOTAR where I filmed the whole reading vlog for each book and then I upload those to Patreon as just like one thing. And then those are just for like the book club members. You can watch all of those videos and they're all just for you guys. And then we do where we pick a book together that we're gonna read for the month. And then we do our chapter by chapter reactions and like our chat, our group chat thing, all of that. Does that make sense? So like Throne of Glass, I'll do it how I did Aquatar, but it'll be uploaded on the Patreon. I don't know, but I'm gonna drink this matcha and I'm going to continue packing because that's all I'm doing today. And I do need to edit. And then tomorrow I have to go get an oil change. Ugh, I've never gotten an, when I had my Mercedes, you have service A and you have service B. I would go to my boy and I'd be like, do your shit, talk your shit. That's that. I would sit there, I would chat with him, it'd be a good time, and then he'd give me a loaner car, but like we yap, it's fun. I've never taken a car that's not the Mercedes to an oil change. I gotta go to Jiffy Lube. Oh my God. This is so Schitt's Creek vibes. Like low-key me driving this car feels like Schitt's Creek vibes. I'm like, oh my God, ew. I'm not used to it. Like nothing else of my life is like Schitt's Creeking. I'm not going to live in a nasty motel and like I didn't lose my family fortune to my tax guy. I don't know. I don't remember how that happened for them. But like, I don't know, like the vibes of, you know, doing something like going to Jiffy Lube after like, you know, just like this brief moment feels like that. So I just feel like David getting an oil change. I don't know. I want to rewatch that show actually. It's just, God, I want to watch so many, I just love so many shows. Anyway, I need to keep packing. I need to edit. I have to get an oil change tomorrow. Ugh. All right, bye. 15 minutes. I was yapping for 15. No, that says 20. Oh my dear Lord. I'm gonna take down all my art now, which I just have been prolonging taking down anything that's art because I want my apartment to still look cute and cozy to live in it for the last like 3 days. What's today? As if my watch is gonna really tell me the day. What is today? It's Monday. Oh yeah, it's Monday. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday is my move. So max like 3 days. I think I can live without the decor, so it's time to take down the art. Taking this corner apart, I'm gonna cry. Sybil's just being Sybil, I fear. Oh, well, I didn't take down the art above my bed because then we've got nothing for the background, okay? And I fear this is the spot. I need a little something back here, you know what I mean? Like I could take this down the last day, like the last second, like when I'm ready to leave, take these down. I'm like debating if I should start my Throne of Glass reading vlog yet or not, because it's obviously like I only have the 3 days left, but like actually, no, I'm gonna start this. I'll start my Throne of Glass reading vlog in the new place. Oh, also, I wanna reread A Court of Silver Flames so bad. Like, you don't get, I wanna start over the series from the beginning. I wanna reread it so bad. I feel like I'm tweaking and I need to reread it. I don't want it to be done. I feel like I gave all my opinions as I was reading it, but I feel like I never sit and then have my final opinions on the book because I just end the vlog right after I finish it, so I don't have any final thoughts because I just do my thoughts through it. But after finishing that book, I just feel like A Court of Silver Flames was amazing. I relate to Nesta so much and I love Nesta's character and I love a bitch with complex PTSD because I have complex PTSD and it's really nice to read about another bitch that has it and that has worked through things, and you know, it's just like, and I want to train like Nesta. I want to be strong. I want to be peak performance. I want to be trained like an FBI agent. That's always what I've wanted in life. But yeah, I'm gonna read not a fantasy novel. I'm gonna read this because it came on my Kindle and I've been waiting for it, and it's gonna go back to the library if I don't finish it, so, or even start it. It is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. It's the first one in this series and it's a cowboy romance. And I want to start Throne of Glass, but I'm gonna start that reading vlog once I move in. So to tide me over, I need something, and I need to read this before it, you know, goes back to the library, but that's what I'm gonna read. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna take a little break. I just had lunch. I'm gonna read for a bit, and then I have a lot of editing to do. So it's just packing and editing. That's my life until I move. Yeah.